Hello everyone, today I'm making something quite simple. I just want to show you all. I'm making sardine puff pastries. What I have here is a package of frozen puff pastries. I've taken out. Don't leave them outside for too long. Okay, hari ni aunty nak buat puff pastry menggunakan sardine. Ada 4 ketul di sini. Saya sudah buang tulang dia dan sos dia pun tak perlu. Dan di sini ada puff pastry. Bila dikeluarkan daripada peti dingin beku, jangan tinggalkan dia terlalu lama di luar Kalau terlalu lama nanti dia melekat-lekat, susah nak buat. Dia kena sejuk. Lagi ingredient yang kita perlu adalah minyak, sedikit chili powder. Kalau mau ada orang tak pakai, terus pakai chili merah saja, tapi saya suka pakai sedikit sajalah. Lepas tu garam, 1 telur, kita ambil kuning dia saja, dan 1 bawang besar kita akan cincang halus-halus sikit. Ini limau kita ambil sikit saja. Dan dari sini 1 cili merah kita cincang, dan 3 bawang putih pun dicincang. Okay, dan puff pastry sardine Okay, what we need today is oil, a little bit of chili powder. Some don't even use the chili powder, and I like to use just a little bit. Salt, 1 egg. We are only going to take the yellow part of the egg. 1 red chili, de-seed it and mince it. 3 garlic, mince it, and 1 large onion, mince it. A small wedge of this lime. Okay, this makes a big difference, the lime. And I've got 4 whole sardines. I've split them into 2 and taken out the center bone. You throw away the gravy. You don't need so much of gravy because then your puff pastry becomes soggy and it won't rise. And here we've got 10 pieces. Okay, I'll show you after I've prepared everything. Saya akan tunjukkan lepas saya prepare semua I've minced up everything here. A small piece of lime is here, and chili, garlic and onions have been minced up. The sardines, remove all the tomato sauce that comes with it because we are going to cook this now. Do not use a lot of oil and do not use too much of salt, because puff pastry itself is salty. Okay, and you will need a small fork to puncture holes, a brush to paint the egg yolk, and fork to crimp the edges of the puff pastry. And you also need a fork to break up these sardines, but do not overdo it, then you won't taste the sardine. Give some big pieces, don't smash it fine. Okay, cincang sardin ni, tapi jangan sampai semua hancur macam tu, tak sedap lah bila kita makan, tak terasa sardin dia. Ingat buang semua sos, sebab kita tak nak dia basah-basah sangat. Kita nak puff pastry tu boleh naik, so jangan pakai inti pun banyak sangat, nanti dia tak naik. Dan jangan gunakan minyak banyak sangat. Sekarang kita masak dulu. Okay, I put in about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Saya masukkan 2 sudu makan minyak masak. Lepas tu kita masukkan bawang putih dulu. Add in the minced garlic first. After the garlic, I'll put in the red chilies, followed by the onion. Masukkan cili merah cincang dan bawang yang dicincang. Limau kita masukkan last. The lime goes in last. Cook this down but do not brown it. Masak tapi jangan macam cara goreng sampai brown macam tu sampai dia transparent sikit sudah. Saya buat semua 10 sebab saya nak habiskan masak ni. Yang ini lepas buat boleh masuk dalam fridge kalau nak simpan lama lepas kita bake Lepas tu kita boleh simpan dalam peti dingin beku juga. Tapi kalau mana-mana satu kamu makan terus ke, ataupun simpan dalam peti sejuk atau peti dingin beku, kalau peti sejuk atau dingin beku kita boleh panaskan dia Okay, whatever you put it in before eating, you have to defrost it either in the microwave or oven would be better. Okay, now this is the color you want, not too brown. And now put in the smashed sardine. Itulah color bawang yang kita nak, jangan terlalu brown, tak sedap. Masukkan sedikit garam dulu, kita goreng-goreng dengan, kalau mau chili merah, kalau tak mau sudah boleh juga pakai lada sula ataupun pepper You can just leave it like this, or you can add pepper, white pepper or black pepper as per your wish. But me, I'm putting in just a little bit of Kashmiri chili powder because I like a bit of color. But be careful, do not overuse the chili powder because sometimes it can seep out through the sides and it's not very pretty to look at. Jangan taruh terlalu banyak ya. Kadang-kadang cili tu boleh keluar dekat tepi-tepi melalui lubang-lubang yang kita cucuk untuk uap dia keluar kan. Jangan taruh banyak-banyak, nanti semua kita punya puff pastry tak nampak kuning, nampak merah-merah gitu. Rasa dulu ya sebelum masukkan jus limau. Taste before you add in the lemon juice whether the salt is just nice. Please remember puff pastry by itself is a bit salty, so don't go overboard on the salt. This is just nice. Nanti dah rasa memang dah cukup lah. Okay, sekarang kita perah limau. Now we're squeezing the lime juice and we will pop it. You will notice the minute the lime juice goes in, it tastes so much better. Very nice. Sekarang nanti akan keluarkan dan taruh dalam piring ya, sebab lagi cepat dia sejuk. Dia tak boleh panas-panas bila kita masukkan dalam puff pastry. I'm putting it on a plate so that it will cool down fast because you can't have it hot. The puff pastry would start melting. You need to set your oven at 200 degrees Celsius. Some oven for 180. You check out and see what is your oven like. When initially it goes in, it definitely needs a high setting because then it will puff up. I've lined the tray with baking paper. Saya alas dengan kertas baking ya. Ni saya dah ambil satu keping. Ni kuning telur saya dah putar lah. Lepas tu kita get ready semua ni. Ini saya nak tunjuk sajalah, kalau mau boleh ikut. Zaman sekarang orang suka tengok apa puff pastry yang cantik-cantik kan. So kadang-kadang dia orang taruh Italian mix herb dekat atas puff pastry lepas sapukan kuning telur. Sikit-sikit saja untuk nampak satu kelainan lah. Ataupun boleh gunakan parsley. Saya buat satu dan tunjuk sajalah. Kalau kamu suka bolehlah buat ya. Okay, saya ambil satu keping ini. I've got everything ready. Some people like to put a bit of mixed Italian herbs or parsley on top, just a pinch, just for a creative look on it. I'll do one and show you all in case you're interested in doing. Now I've taken one piece. What some people do is they cut it in the middle, put the filling here and then put the other side on top and crimp all the edges. You don't have to wet this or anything, just use the fork and crimp it. But me, I just don't like doing that because I find you're exposing yourself to more liquid seeping out from the filling. Okay, ada orang yang potong di tengah, lepas tu taruh inti di sini, lepas tu taruh yang satu keping di atas. Tak perlu letak telur ke minyak, air ke di dalam. Pakai garpu saja, tekan-tekan dia akan melekat. Tapi aunty tak suka buat macam tu sebab kalaulah katakan dia punya jus mengalir, ada lebih chance dia akan mengalir keluar ya. So aunty suka macam ni aja, lagi senang. Taruh dekat tengah-tengah ya. Saya dah panaskan oven ya. Okay, macam tangan kena bersih, tak boleh kena sardin-sardin semua. Macam ni kita ambil, kita tekan. Sekali tekan, jangan tinggalkan terkosong ya, tekan habis. Okay. This is how it would look. You must work fast because this thing melts very fast. I just took it out from the fridge again. After talking earlier, I put it back in the fridge. It has to be cool. Satu lagi, tadi masa aunty lepas cakap-cakap masa goreng ni, aunty sudah masukkan ni balik dalam peti sejuk ya, sebab benda ni kena keras sikit, kalau tak dia melekat-lekat dekat board kita semua. Ni tekan habis, nanti aunty habiskan semua, lepas tu tunjuk lagi. Clean up your board every now and then. Tengok baik-baik ya, jangan masukkan plastik dan bakar ya. Macam burger, antara tiap-tiap satu keping ni dia ada plastik. Nanti check betul-betul. Just like burgers, there's plastic in between each sheet. Just remove them before you put the filling. If not stored properly, sometimes they can break up like this piece here that was right on top. So try to just patch them back if you can. Kadang-kadang ada kepingan yang bila kalau tak store dalam peti dingin beku baik-baik, dia akan pecah sebab dia macam keropok kan. Tampal balik lah kalau boleh. Rasa-rasa 4 keping sardin ni cukup untuk 10 ya. I think these 4 pieces of sardine should be enough for 10 puffs. More than enough. Okay, this part has broken up, so I'm not going to put it in. When you store them in the freezer, make sure you don't put anything heavy on top. Okay, there's not enough place here, so I've got 3, 6, 7, 8. Another 2 more, I'll put it in later. And what you do first is take the egg yolk and put all over. This is just to give it a nice look. Sapu telur kuning sikit ya. Jangan masuk dekat tempat garpu tu buat corak ya, sebab nanti dia hitam-hitam bila dia dalam oven. Do not put the egg wash on that segmented area, because sometimes it tends to overcook and give a darkish color there, which is not very nice to see on food. Okay, then take a fork and just poke some holes. That's all you have to do. Any fork will do. If you don't have fork, use a knife. Buat lubang kecil-kecil. Ini adalah untuk wak dia keluar ya. Tak payah kasar-kasar, buat kecil-kecil cukup. Inilah sebabnya saya cakap jangan pakai air sardin tu banyak-banyak. Oven kena betul-betul panas ya. 200 degree untuk 30 minit ataupun 35 minit. Tengok oven kamu macam mana. Tengok sini telur dia dah turun. Mesti dia gelap-gelap sikit lepas bakar. Now, just to show you, I'm gonna put a bit of parsley here and there. Do not overdo it. If you like it like this, the appearance, you can use parsley or mixed Italian herbs. Saya buat dua sajalah dengan parsley, ataupun boleh juga pakai mixed Italian herb. Okay, sekarang nanti masukkan 200 degree Celsius atas bawah api dia. Lepas dia kembang sikit, kalau rasa terlalu gelap puff pastry, boleh turunkan ke 180. Tapi bila masuk biar 200. This is the puff pastry you can get here in Malaysia, made in Malaysia. Kawan puff pastry. You'll find it near the sausages and all your frozen food section. Not that expensive. I think it's about $5 at the most, maybe more. After 15 minutes, it has risen, but it is not turning brown yet. So I'm not going to reduce the heat. I'm going to keep it as it is at 200. Lepas 15 minit, dia sudah naik ya, cantik. Tapi belum lagi mula brown sangat. So saya takkan turunkan api. Okay, it's exactly half an hour. I did not reduce it to 180 degrees Celsius. It's exactly 200 all the way for my oven. Test your oven and see how it is. Now I'm going to remove it and I'll show you. Saya tak turunkan api oven ya. Terus setengah jam 200 degree Celsius. Oven saya boleh, tapi oven orang lain test sendiri ya. Okay, this is the sardine puff pastry. The one in the middle, can you see, with some spots? This is the one with the parsley on top. Okay, it's up to you whether you want it or you don't want it like that. Okay, my oven, it was 200 degrees Celsius all the way for half an hour. Test your own ovens and see how it is. Tadi yang ada bintik-bintik ni adalah sardine puff yang ada parsley dekat atas. Kalau suka bolehlah tabuh. Macam aunty tak berapa minat lah. Cubalah di rumah, memang senang, memang sedap. Boleh dibawa ke office ke, untuk makan petang ke. Macam sekarang dah malam, kita makan ni dengan kopi panas-panas, memang sedap. Okay, you can have this in the office or just at home. I'm having it today for dinner with hot coffee. Okay, the rest will go into the fridge for tomorrow for my daughter and husband. Okay, enjoy. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.